Good morning, all. Are you able to see my screen which I'm sharing? Can someone confirm, please?
Yes, sir.
Instead, I have given a task to you all guys to write the test cases for the Facebook login page. Is anyone written?
Yes, I have written.
Okay, 1 minute. Then I will make you as a presenter. Please share your screen once we'll check, and later we will move on to the concepts. Okay.
Sure.
Who is this? Lavanya, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will make you as a presenter. You can share your screen now and show how you have written.
Okay. Are you able to see?
Yes, yes, yes. I am able to see. And we have taken. Okay. Do you want to tell anything?
No, if you want me to explain, I'll just explain it, sir.
Okay, you can go on. You can explain.
Yeah.
By that, if there is any mistakes, I will tell you.
Sure.
The people who doesn't understand, they will know if we explain. Okay, go on it.
Sure. Sure. As you told, I have taken two scenarios, that is login form and registration form. And there are two test cases for login form, login success and login unsuccess. And when the login will be success, only when the username and password is correct. And when these are steps I have followed for this scenario. And when the login is unsuccessful is when the username is correct and the password is not correct, and username is not correct but password is correct if both username and passwords are not correct. And I have taken some other scenario also. If the username and password text boxes is empty, someone might
Hold on,
forgot giving the. Yes.
hold on 1 minute. Actually,
Sure.
these are not steps. These are test case names. Okay.
Okay.
Here, login with correct username and correct password. That's it. Test case name. Login, correct
Okay, sir.
username, and wrong password. Those are all these four scenarios are test cases, not test steps. Test steps is
Okay,
nothing
sir.
but you are going to give the correct username and wrong password. What you are going to write the test steps? Navigate to www.facebook.com.
Okay.
No need to change this column. You have to make. You have written login success, login unsuccess, right? There
Correct.
you should get. Okay. Yes,
Here.
steps. You can make it as steps like that only, and you have to change the steps which you have written.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. And I
I think
have
almost
taken the.
50% is correct. Remaining 50% is wrong. I will tell you how to write now again. Okay, 1 minute. I will
Okay, sir.
share my screen. I will tell you. But you
Uh,
have tried very good.
okay. Thanks.
What about others? Only
I
one
also
person tried.
I also tried in one case Facebook login application. Can I share my screen if you make me as a presenter?
Okay, 1 minute. I will tell first of all how to write it.
Okay, no
Because we are
problem.
having the less time, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, you want to share? 1 minute. You can share.
No problem.
I will make you as present. Is this?
Okay, okay.
So I made you presenter. You can share. If there is any mistake, I will tell you.
Okay, sir. No problem. Thank you. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is how we need to write. Good, good.
Okay.
Okay, this is how we have to write, guys. Actually, I just said that we first we have to give the test case ID and test case scenario and test case name. These should be clear first. Then only you are moving to the test steps, expected output and actual output and all these things. Okay. And here, Rai Chindala. Okay, Rai
This
Chindala.
is
Here,
Swati, sir.
if
Actually,
you
that is my surname. Sorry, that is my surname. My name is Swati.
okay, fine. Here, this TID can be notated like T underscore 001, T underscore 002, T underscore 003. Like that, we have to denote the notations. Okay.
Okay.
And the test scenario is nothing but if you write the verify login page once T001, then no need to write T002, T003, T004 test scenario names. Okay, once is
Okay.
fine. You have
Only
removed
one
this
time.
T0, yes, T002 verify login page column remove. 002 should be there. Only verify login remove. ID should
Okay.
be there. You can delete the text. Okay, like that you can delete T003 until verify login page scenario. You
It's
can
not.
delete all. That's it, right?
Um, the result is when we log in with the invalid email ID, invalid password. The result is fail. That result is fail means it not allowing to log into that particular application, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm thinking
Yeah,
result is fail means it's not the application is working fine or the scenario is not working fine.
I
Are you
will.
understand my thing? Thor?
No. Once tell again.
I'm thinking the result is pass means the scenario is working correct.
Yes.
If it is the result is fail, the scenario is not working fine.
Yes. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, here no need to give every time step. This one also
Okay.
you can give once is fine. Expected output, actual output, result, everything once also fine. Not all the
Oh,
steps remove. Only steps hitting I'm telling.
only steps. Okay.
Hitting. For every test case we have given the steps right. Like that
Yes.
expected output. No need to give that like that. Okay.
Okay. These headings.
Actually
Okay.
initially we have given the TID, test scenario, test case name, test, all these things given, right? These are the main headings.
Okay.
Clear? Okay, anyway, what you have written is correct. Good.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other persons who have written?
Yes, I will share.
Who's this?
Hello,
I will yes,
Babita.
yes. This one, right? I will make you as presenter. You can share.
Okay. Just I'll share, just overlook. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay. ఇది అవసరం లేదన్నాడు ఇది అవసరం లేదన్నాడు కూడా అవసరం.
Very good to see that most of the people are practicing the session after the completion of the class. Good. But you should maintain same will until the course completion. Okay.
Sure.
I'm not able to see this too. Yes. This file not opening,
Yeah, I opened.
but we are able to see only desktop screen file manager, not able to see the Excel file.
Now?
No, now also we are not able to see the screen. Excel file we are not able to see. You can reshare again. It's better. Reshare your screen.
It is not opening.
Okay. Anyway, it's not opening, right?
Yeah. Now also you can't able to see.
No, no. I think you are sharing only the application, like only single window. You have to share the screen, then only you are able to share all the screen.
Yeah, I'm sharing. Ay. It's not opening, huh?
Okay. Anyway, you got the concept, right? How to write the test cases.
Mm-mm. Yes, yes.
Okay, then fine. Everyone is good with the test cases, right? How to write the test case and all these things who are available in the session. Almost, I'm seeing 5 people. All the 5 people are comfortable how to write the test cases, right? If you are good, then we can go with other concepts today. Yeah, I'm going to teach 2 concepts today. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you guys are able to see my screen or not. Okay. I hope you guys are able to see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the today concept, we are going to discuss about the differences between software development life cycle and software testing life cycle. And second one is traceability matrix. These are the new concepts which are going to learn in the today session. Okay. And I already said that what is software development life cycle. Can someone tell what are the phases we are available in the software development life cycle? Software development life cycle phases.
Um,
Uh,
Mainly, sorry, you can continue.
requirement analysis, business analysis, system design, development, testing, deployment, maintenance.
Okay.
Hello.
Actually, software development lifecycle consists of 7 phases. Okay, in some total 7 phases we are having. The first one is requirement analysis or collection. Whenever the customer come to the software company and ask you to build a particular application, they will gather all the requirements. And the next one is feasibility study. Feasibility study is nothing but after collecting all the requirements from the customer, the software team, the business analyst team will check whether we are feasible to do all the requirements which is given by the customer or not. They will check that feasibility. Once the feasibility is done, we will go with the design. Design is nothing but like the blueprint. As I said, that apartment example, right? So before construction of apartment, they will show some image how it will be after the construction. Like that, they will design a prototype how the application look like after construction. Okay, once the design is done, the developer, tester, scrum master, product owner, business analyst all together get a meeting and will discuss on which way we have to complete the application. Okay, then the coding part is done. Once the coding is done, then the testing part will be individually. But at present, everyone using the agile methodology. Agile methodology is nothing but, for example, in the coding part, you are done 10% of coding is done. Simultaneously, the testing is done for the 10% coding. Okay, that is called agile methodology. Once the testing is done, the installation is done. Installation is nothing but deployment. Deployment is nothing but, in the apartment example I have sent, I have told that once the apartment construction is completed, the flat bought person will come and occupy, right? Like that, the installation will be happen. Maintenance is nothing but after the getting the application deployed into the life, if there is any maintenance like buying the new domains or hosting in different regions. That let's take a game example. That game is available in particular country only. But if you want to make to another country live, we have to take the maintenance and we have to take care of it. That is called maintenance. This is the software development lifecycle. But here, what is software testing lifecycle? First of all, you should know the what is software development lifecycle. Even if whatever role you are, QC or QA or developer, DevOps, whatever role it is, everyone should know the SDLC. But now we are in the role of testing, right? So you should know the testing life cycle also. From where the testing is starts, once coding is done, the testing will starts. Right? Here, testing life cycle is nothing but first we have to study the system. Here, what is meant by system here? Application what we are developed by the developer. System is called as the application developed by the developer. We have to study the entire application well. We have to know the functionality of the application, how it works and how it's go through that. Okay. And once system study is done, you have to write the test plan. Test plan is nothing but just we have discussed about the test cases, right? The test cases we have planned yesterday that need to be right for the login page, right? So that type of plan should be there for the application features. Once the test plan is done, like yesterday what I said, today after the completion of class, you have written the test cases, right? That is called write test cases. Okay, but while writing the test cases, you have to follow these things. Identify all possible test scenarios. Let us take an example of login page. But if you don't know the concept, what is the test case we have written? Valid username, valid password. If you identify all possible test scenarios, then how many scenarios you are getting? Total 4 test cases you are getting for the scenarios, right? Correct username, correct password, wrong username, wrong password, correct username, wrong password, wrong username, correct password. These are the 4 scenarios we are getting for the test cases, right? Once you are getting that, you have to write the test cases. Once after writing the test cases, you have to review the test cases. For example, in your team 4 to 5 people are there. You have written the test cases, but that might be correct and good for you, but it might not be good and correct for other employees who are in your team, right? So we are reviewing, we are finding more issues and more defects for the others work, right? For our work we are not able to find issues because we written those things, right? We are finding the issues and we are giving the reviews for the others, then only it will be effective. So review the test cases by others and fix review comments and test case approval. Once the test case approval is done, the test cases will be uploaded into the repository, whatever repository it is. In this course we are using the test drive. You can store it in test trail, or else some people who will not willing to afford money, they will simply write in the excel sheet. And if that company is willing to afford the money for test case repository, they can take any test trial, IBM, TestLink. Lot of things are there, but test trial is very effective to understand and to upload all these things. Okay, in this course also we are going to see test trial only. Okay, this is the third step. Third step is done. Once third step is done, we should maintain the traceability matrix. Okay, hold this traceability matrix. In the below concept I will explain. And once the traceability matrix is done, we have to do the test execution. What is meant by test execution? Can anyone tell the generic meaning what is meant by test execution?
Running the code.
Not
After
running the
applying.
code. Running the test cases.
Running the test courses, yeah.
For example, just now we have
Showing
written the
overall the status.
yes, yeah, just
Shows
now we
the
have
overall status.
yes. Just now we have discussed about the test cases, right? Correct username, wrong password. There you have written the expected output, but when you write the actual output after the execution only, if you execute that application, then only you know the what is the actual output. Before executing the test cases, you know the expected output because you are expecting. But when you get that actual output is nothing but what is the output you are getting, right? We will get the actual output after executing the application, right? So that is called test execution. Next one is defect tracking. While executing the test cases, if you found any issues, we have to find the defect and you have to create a ticket in Jira. We have the Jira task management tool. We'll discuss in further classes about Jira, and it's a defect tracking tool. And the next one is after finding all the defects in the application, you have to prepare a test execution report. Like how you can prepare test execution report. I have tested these many test cases. I have tested these many scenarios. I found these many bugs, and you can send it to the customer. Okay, not you are directly send it to the customer. You will send to the management team. Management will discuss with the BA team, and then BA team or higher officials who handling the customers will send that report. Okay, that is called test execution report. What is retro? Retro meeting is nothing but you have done all this work, the test execution and all these things, right? While executing, you may find some inconveniences. For example, tester is there. Tester may find some inconvenience with product owner, or else some inconvenience with developers, some inconvenience with deployment team. All these things will be discussed with the Scrum Master. Okay, Scrum Master can handle all these person, developer, tester, DevOps, deployment, all these production team. Everything was controlled and managed by the Scrum Master. Okay. That is called retro meeting. Clear about the test software testing life cycle? What I said. Have any doubt on the software testing life cycle? I hope everyone
Traceability
is
matrix. What is
yes.
traceability matrix?
Okay, you are having doubt on traceability matrix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that hold on it. Once these two concepts are done, next concept is traceability matrix. So
Okay.
remaining all are clear except traceability matrix, right?
Yes.
Let's move on to
All
the
right.
traceability.
Hmm.
Here, traceability matrix is a document that details the technical requirements of the test scenario and its current state. Okay. Here, what it means. What is matrix first, which consists the rows and columns. Here in below image, you are seeing that rows and columns image, right? So in this document, it will show all the technical requirements of the test scenarios. Okay. For example, here you can see this is how the traceability matrix: project name, starting date, completion date, traceability matrix. So many matrices are there based on the features, and this is a project description. And what is the project description here? The client want to develop a shopping website by which they can sell their products. Okay. Actually, the customer want the shopping website to sell their products to the customer. That is the main agenda of the project. But for that, what is your initial priority? The main requirements are overall project. What is the first requirement? You have to provide the service to them. You have to collect the payments while selling the product. These are the main functionalities, right? So you have to finish these main functionalities first. Category required description. There will be service and payment modules in the online system. Relationship composition and association. We are having some relations, right? In the mathematics, composition relations, bidirectional, unidirectional, like that. And teams. What are the teams working for these modules? The teams from Australia and teams from China and India. From these three countries, employees are working for these modules. And what is the status? Work in progress. What is the design documents? And they have designed almost 1 to 19 use cases for this requirement. That is called design document. What is non-functional requirement? Performance, security, usability, support, availability, and localization. Okay, what you are understanding by seeing this? In traceability matrix, they will detail the what are the requirements we are going to design first. Which team, which country team is working, what type of work it is, what is the status, what is the design, what is the non-functional requirements, and what is the functional requirements. All these things will be sorry, all these things will be maintained in traceability matrix. Okay, it will help the testing team to understand the level of testing that is done for given product. Yes, right. So if we maintain the matrix like this, the testing team will understand, right, how many modules are implemented, how many modules are developed, how many modules are need to be tested. All these things can be analyzed by the tester if there is a matrix like this. Okay, here you can see the traceability process itself is used to review the test cases that were defined for any requirement. Okay, clear about the traceability matrix? If anyone asks you about the what is mean by traceability matrix, then how you can answer? For example, let's take it is an TCS interview. I am the interviewer, you are the interview who taking that interview person. Okay, so what is mean by traceability matrix? I am asking the question. How you can answer now? No one answer. Don't forgot about this definition. Don't tell this entire definition. What is mean by traceability matrix? By the concept you listen by me now. Babita, Lavanya, Naga Saujanya, Naresh, Swati, Sweta.
It understands the testing team to how much test cases we wrote.
Okay, just now I explained. You may confused to tell the answer, but if anyone asks you what is meant by traceability matrix, simply you can tell that traceability matrix is looks like a matrix which having the rows and columns, which tells the technical requirements on like functional requirements and non-functional requirements to the tester, and what are the work progress and which teams are working for certain modules or services can be everything is clearly mentioned in the traceability matrix. Then we can answer like this. Okay, if actually if you know the concept you can answer like this, but if you by heart the definitions you will tell this, it will show the technical definitions of the requirements like that you can tell, right? So that's why I'm telling, while telling, please listen the class. Okay, if you listen the class properly, no need to read the definitions, simply you can tell it. Okay, and in further classes again we will discuss this SDLC and STLC. At that time we can discuss who will do the requirement collection, who will do the feasibility study, who will do the design, who do the coding, how to do the installation, what is the flow, what is the DevOps team will do, what is the releases, how many releases are the particular project, what is the major release, minor release, and all these type of things will be discussed on the further classes. Okay, are you clear about the class today? What I said today is a very short session. It's about the software development lifecycle versus software testing lifecycle and traceability matrix, and reviewed the test cases which you have written. These are the three things has done in this class. Clear? Have any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can speak now.
What is high level design document and low level design components here in the design tab?
This high level and low level design will be discussed in the software development lifecycle models. We are having the models, software development lifecycle models, waterfall model, iterative model, spiral model, V model, verification. These different types of model, agile model, all these models are there, right? So in that we
Yeah.
are having the spiral model. In that spiral model, I will discuss you clearly about the high level design and low level design. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
By seeing the definition also, you can understand what is high level design and what is low level design. For example, let us take an apartment. I will explain again, but as of now, you got a doubt, right? If I haven't explained you, then that doubt will be feeded in your mind. Okay. So that's why I'm giving in brief about high level design and low level design example. Let us take an apartment. In that apartment, initially they are showing some design, right? How it looks like after the completion of apartment. They are showing the exterior view. That is called high level design. Low level design is nothing but they will show everything. From lower end, they are providing what is the size of the bedroom, what are the size of the bathroom, what is the size of the kitchen, which shape of hall it is, what is the size of the balcony, what is the size of the wash area, what is the size of terrace. All these things will be given with proper dimensions, right? That is called low level design. Clear now with the real time example?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, still have any doubts? If you don't have doubts, I'm good to close the session for today. And from Monday onwards, classes will be a little bit more from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Everyone should join from exactly 8 or 8:05. Before 8:05, everyone should join. Class will be completed by 5 to 9, I think.
Hello,
Okay. Yes, yes. Go on. Who's
sir.
this?
Sir, if you don't mind, just repeat the common definition which you have told for traceability matrix so that I'll have that as a note. It is a matrix which has functional or non-functional requirement.
Okay, you want me to tell the definition which I said, which is not present in
Yeah,
document, right?
yes,
Okay.
sir.
The traceability matrix is nothing but which consists the rows and column, which tells about the
Okay,
functional and non-functional requirements of the project.
okay,
Okay, that is called traceability matrix. Simply, you can see that what is matrix? Matrix is a form of rows and columns, right? Traceability matrix is nothing but we are tracing the application progress. You can remember like that.
okay,
Writing the notes is of course important, but by seeing the title, this is the traceability matrix. What is mean by matrix, which consists rows and columns? What is traceability? We are tracing the work progress of the applications, which consist functional and non-functional requirements. That is called traceability matrix. Clear?
okay, sir.
Okay. I
Yes,
hope everyone
understood.
is clear. All the people who joined today will join from Monday, right?
Okay,
Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ping me or ping the Harsha Training Institute, and they will help out you. And from Monday onwards, our course will be started. I already showed you how the syllabus and all these things, right? The materials are also very clear. What are the concepts, topics we are going to learn today, and the topics, and again, what are the topics we are going to learn tomorrow. The clear notes will be provided at the end of the session. So thank you for joining. Let's meet us again Monday. Okay. Thank you all for joining. Any doubts? Nothing, right?
Nothing.
Nothing, nothing.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you.